We share tips to improve your health while driving, learn the latest in stem cell therapy, and enjoy a day at the Art Museum. All of that and more is today on SOFLO Health. Hello and welcome to SOFLO Health. I'm Hunter Frankie, that is NSU, and we're at the NSU Art Museum, Fort Lauderdale. This is NSU's exhibit. It's all about fashion and covers her entire career, but there's so much more to see here today, and we'll even show you how you can experience this museum from home if you're not ready to head out just yet. But first, of course, you gotta watch this. Currently, the museum does not have live in-person tours, but that doesn't mean that you can't get a tour. In fact, if you come over here, you'll see there's a QR code on the wall. If you scan it with your phone's camera, tap the link, you now have an audio tour from NSU and the curator of this exhibit. And if you look over to my right and you listen in, you'll learn that this is some of her inspiration. And then behind me is the design process. You can also have this same virtual tour on the website as well. I'm going to listen in because I want to learn more. Welcome back to SOFLO Health. I'm Hunter Frankie, and behind me is a striking exhibit at the NSU Art Museum in Fort Lauderdale. And lucky for you, we have Bonnie to tell us about what's going on here at the museum. Follow me. Hey, Bonnie. Good to see you.
Hi, great to see you. Welcome.
Thank you so much. What can we expect to see from the NSU Art Museum, Fort Lauderdale?
Right now we have over 9 exhibitions in the museum. You could spend a whole day here if you'd like, but we also know a lot of people aren't going out still. And we have made it possible for people to access most of our exhibitions and programs right from the comfort of their home.
How can they do that?
Well, they can go to our website, and we have a whole section of virtual resources, including the 360-degree tours of our exhibitions. Even ones that are long gone, you can still tour. Several of those include audio as well that will take you through the exhibition. NSU Art Museum, Fort Lauderdale is for everybody. We are always free for children 12 and under. We are part of Museums for All, which is a federal program that makes it possible for families who are on assistance, such as SNAP, to have free access all year long. We want everyone to be lifelong lovers and learners of art through NSU Art Museum.
Tell me a little bit about the exhibit we're standing in right now.
The exhibition that we're standing in is by a New York-based artist, Eric N. Mack. But he asks, well, why does a painting have to be stretched on the canvas and on the wall? Can't it be free standing and taking up our space? It's called Let Me Walk Across the Room. So it's a kind of instruction to the viewer. It's easier said than done to walk across this room because there are obvious obstacles that the artist has laid out.
Well, Bonnie, thank you so much. That's wonderful to hear, and we're happy to be here today. I'm going to take a cue from the name of this exhibit and walk the room.
Be my guest.
Will do.
Okay. Thank you.
Welcome back to SOFLO Health. I'm Hunter Frankie. We are continuing our tour of the NSU Art Museum, Fort Lauderdale, with this 360-degree view of a Miami-based sculptor's greatest work. His biggest sculpture is his house, and it's made out of repurposed materials such as shipping containers. It's really impressive. We've got a model of it here. The room is surrounded by video from his home so that you get the feeling of being there, and then there's some footage on the walls that shows you all of the different materials that it's made out of. Just one of the many impressive things that you can see here at the museum. There's still more to see, so stay with us and watch this. Did you know that until October 15th, it's National Hispanic Heritage Month? That's fitting because currently we're inside NSU Art Museum, Fort Lauderdale, and this exhibit is called Surrealism in Latin America. And I have some good and bad news for you. The bad news is that by the time you're watching this exhibit will be gone. The good news is that it lives on forever online through a 360-degree virtual tour on their website. And if you like Pablo's artwork, this sculpture right here over my shoulder, it'll be back in November. So make sure you come back then. Bonnie was right earlier. You really can spend a whole day here at NSU Art Museum Fort Lauderdale, and that's what we've done today on SOFLO Health. By the way, welcome back to SOFLO Health. I'm Hunter Frankie, and we've reached the end of the show. But when I think about all of this art and design, there's one person that comes to mind, and that's SOFLO Home Project design expert and host, Elena Capra. Hey Elena, what's happening later on SOFLO Home Project? That's all we have for this week's episode of SOFLO Health. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you to everyone here at the museum for having us today. As always, you can watch previous episodes of SOFLO Health on SOFLOhealth.com.